called periwinkle. Same clam, it's a donax. So, you can't really put these on a hook. So I buy the bigger ones at the seafood market and cut it up in small pieces, then put it on the hook. And not every fish can eat a clam. You have to have a special set of skills. And those skills are the pressures in the back of your throat. So the most famous one is the pompano or a permit. They don't have one tooth. They can swallow a clam, bring it back here, punch, 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 and swallow it shell and all. Pompano, permit, whiting, black drum, redfish, and croakers. 6 fish have that capability. This is really good bait, especially when it gets really cold, because all the sand fleas are gone. The baby crabs, they're hunkered down. But clams are here all year. They don't mind cold weather. So usually I do this on the cutting board, but we'll do it here. So these things are hard as a rock, they're brittle as an egg. If we were back at the cart, I'd just take 2 of them and knock them together. But if you get to your last one, you use pliers. So you start taking the shell from the top. If you don't want clam juice squirting in your eyes, you put a towel over it. Who likes sushi? Clam is the sweetest sushi meat you'll ever eat. So you start from the top, start peeling it back. It's mainly connected at the bottom. Now clam just doesn't lay on the bottom its life. It moves around by using its foot. Now that's not connected to the shell. It opens its shell up, crawls around, pulling itself along with its foot. One of the most unique things you'll ever see, right up here at St. Augustine Beach, hard flat beach, about, I don't know if it's 10 million or 20 million clams. They all come up at the same time. They crawl around top of each other, they squirt, they pop, and they click. They mate for about 2 or 3 minutes, and all of a sudden, they're all gone again. I got a video. It's a clam orgy, I swear. It looks like a brown carpet about 4 feet wide. They're about that deep. These little guys are about that deep, and they're literally, you can hear them. They're popping and clicking and squirting on each other. It's like a P. Diddy party. Anyway, that's the life of a clam. So that is the tough part, and it's also the sweet sushi. That little strip right there, it's sweeter than anything you'll ever eat in eating sushi or sashimi. So now it's attached at the bottom. We're going to gently keep tearing it off. Finally, get this juicy nugget out of there. And there we have the belly, and we have the foot. Now, this is way too big, obviously, for a little fish to have this. So we can probably get 4 baits out of this. I'm going to show you, I'm going to do 3 baits. I'm going to cut off the belly, save that. It's squishy, and most people don't know how to fish with it, but we can make that a bait. But better bait are these 2, and you cut across the foot, because the foot's the tough part. Right. Now if you gather around here, this is the secret sauce. First thing you're going to do is put it through the foot. Then you're going to turn it 180 degrees and get it again through both sides of the belly. Just like that. Same thing on this one. We're going to go through the foot, turn around 180 degrees, and put it through both sides of the belly. Now, if you don't throw very hard, here on this beach today, we don't have to. But I want to show you how to keep even that squishy part that most people just throw away. I'm going to use a product called bait thread. Pass that one around. It's nothing but pure elastic.
Yeah, pure elastic.
Very stretchy. Now I'll tell my age, back in the 70s I was using dental floss to tie my baits on with. That takes about 3 minutes to get one of these tied on because you haven't tied knots. No knots with this. biodegradable.
Oh,
So I want to show you the way to use it. You want to pull about 8 inches out. Then you want to get down to just a little piece. Now you need to come in close for this one. Where I used to have to tie a knot, now all you got to do is put it across the eye of the hook, pinch it really hard with your thumb, and pull it tight, okay? And go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the knot.
oh wow.
You slide that juicy clam up on the hook, and you gently go around it to make a cocoon. Some people call it cocoon thread, some people call it ghost thread, but the generic term is bait thread. And I like to go about 15 times around. Now you don't want to pull it hard and snap it because you'll cut through the clam. Put it between your fingers. Now you have a clam grub that won't come off the hook, no matter how hard you throw it. I'll do it one more time. When I use this, there's 3 soft baits I use. Clam, the ghost crabs I catch at night, and the ghost shrimp, which you catch with that shrimp pump. They're so soft, there's no way they can down through. But if you strap them on with this, once again, pinch it, pull it tight, 1, 2, 3, 4, slide it up on the shank of the hook, and gently make a cocoon. You can go 12 times, you can go 20 times, but what you don't want to do is close up the hook, because then he can't get the circle around his jaw, so don't get it over the point of the hook. Put it between your fingers and snap it. If y'all buy one of these, it'll last y'all 2 or 3 years. I go through about 2 rolls a year. The sinker guy, he's got these too. And once again, fix your sinker, clean out the grooves.
How are you fixing it?
These pivot, and they snap in these grooves.
Oh, they snap down. Okay.
Yep.
I couldn't figure out what you were.
And like I said, if you want them to hold firmer, you pull them in tight.
Can you snap them down again? I
Yeah.
just want to watch. Oh, I see.
Yeah, they snap in 2 at a time.
Okay.
And that's clams. You can use them all year long, but they really work good in the cooler months. And here, we have fish in the surf until the water temperature gets to 60 degrees. Then they're gone. It may be a beautiful winter day, but you might as well be fishing in the Walmart parking lot. You're going to do 1 or 2 things. Pompano, like 65 to 75. Guess where they are with the water warm? All the way to Pompano Beach. Yep.
That's where they winter.
They do. They summer in the Outer Banks of North Carolina. They swim all the way down to Pompano Beach if it's really cold. If it's not really cold, they'll stop in Cocoa Beach. If we have a really mild winter, they'll stop on the north. They'll stop at New Smyrna. But usually they go around Cape Canaveral, Cocoa Beach, all the way down to Singer Island. And just my website, the links I'm going to send y'all have got one very important tool that I use, and it's the satellite that flies over 5 times a day. I can tell you right where the Pompano are. They're like that 65 to 75, sometimes 70 degrees, which is just right here now. I'm going to start there. But that's a very useful tool. It's called Sea Surface Temperature by Rutgers University. But as long as there's no clouds in the sky, you see right where the perfect temperature is. You'll see dark red in the Keys. You're going to see dark blue in North Carolina. And right here it's going to be powder blue. It's from Rutgers University. Rutgers. Yeah, but I'm going to send you a text. I have all the links. Once again, when y'all go to learn to catch, this is called the drop. And you're going to use, like, what is that, the Vulcan thing from Star Trek?